back to Football Manager. As you can see, we've got the FA Cup second round today because I, as an idiot, forgot to record the two Leyton Orient games earlier in the season with the first round and the Leasing Cup game. So unfortunately, we had to play through them. We've got the FA Cup second round now today after having to scrape through the 1-0 100th minute winner in the extra time of the FA Cup first round. We are also in the Leasing Cup second round against Swindon later on in the season, after managing to get through 2 wins and a loss in the group stages. We're also, as you can see here, going to be playing Tottenham in the Carabao Cup quarter-final at home because we managed to beat Brighton on penalties. Believe me, that surprised me as well. I did not expect to win on penalties, but 3 scored against 1 scored. We managed to pull it off. So obviously today we'll be playing Swindon and Plymouth. Hopefully we can get at least a win in today's game, or at the very least a draw, to get us a replay at the home ground. Ooh, got Keziah Sterling joining us as a new striker. Won't play him in this game, we'll probably play him in the Plymouth game to start him out, most likely. This is the team we're going to be playing. We've got Eastwood in goal, followed by Lurkema, O'Connor, Tavares and Boone in defence, with Whelan and Payne in the midfield, with Drinian, Robson and Sears as the attacking midfielders, and Connor Hall up front. Finally, he's finding his goal-scoring boots. His shooting boots is the correct term, I think, after 26 matches, which arguably isn't all that great, considering Sears in half the number of games has scored 5 goals as well. So we do need to kind of look at that a bit. But hopefully he will be able to score in today's game, get some more goals under his belt, and get his confidence back, because his confidence has taken a knock after an extended period of time without a goal. As I said, we're hoping for a win today at the county ground, mainly because we want to get through to the FA Cup third round at the very least, so we can get a bit of a payday from this tournament. Because then we're getting paydays from the Carabao Cup, but not really going to get any from this tournament. Get a bit of creativity from the boys up front, which apparently has inspired the boys up front. However, we've only had 4 shots so far in this game, and they've all come from Swindon Town. Now it's 5. And this is very... Oh, finally got a shot for us. It's very worrying how they've had so many shots and we've had only 1. Especially as we've got 60% possession. Swindon Town with a free kick on halfway, gets out wide to Thomas, now to Friars. Puts it out wide again to Thomas. Crossed the ball into the middle, headed and... oof. Just cleared away by Tavares. That was a very close attempt for them and they really probably should have scored it. Thrown from Boone to Sears. Back out wide to Boone. Runs it forward, tries to get past the defender, gets stopped. Payne back to Boone again. Back to Payne. Payne runs it past the midfielder. It's tackled by Osborne though, and Swindon Town are going to have a shot on goal. Most likely. I was right, and they're going to score it as well. Oh no, they didn't. Saved by Eastwood for a corner kick. Thomas with the corner kick swings it in, away by O'Connor, only as far as Doherty, who's tackled by a combination of Payne and Sears, I think. We finally had our first shot on goal, which is nice. Unfortunately, they've had 10 shots so far, and 8 of them have been on goal, which is very, very worrying. Alright, going into the second half, we're going to have to make 2 changes, I think, in this second half. One of them is going to have to be Freddie Sears, going to come off for Greenwood. And the other one being Callum Whelan coming off from Matthew Smith. Give Matthew Smith a run out in the game again after a long hiatus away from the side. We've got a throw in from Lurkema to Smith. Smith, a long ball forward, searching out Connor Hall, reaches him, and he puts it wide of the post. That was arguably a very easy goal to score there. Greenwood heads it on to Connor Hall. Hall plays it back to Boone. Into the middle now for Tavares, to Payne. Payne passes it forward to Greenwood. Back to Payne again. Payne attempts to run past the midfielder but can't do it, and Osborne yet again is the man that undoes him. Robson now with the ball. Passes it forward to Drinian. Drinian through on goal, shoots, but it's saved by the goalkeeper. Corner kick for Boston United to be taken by the man Drinian. Woolery now is chasing the ball down for Swindon Town, and that's the end of the highlight. But thankfully, in the only last 5 minutes, we've doubled the number of shots we had in the first half already. But unfortunately for us, Swindon Town have also had that many shots. I think we're going to make one more change now, because Drinian has had a knock. We're going to bring him off for Reese Oates. And we're going to tell him that we need a good display. And that did not work. That's worrying. Free kick from Swindon. Lower Keemer heads it forward, only as far as Osborne though. Ball goes over the top again, Lower Keemer heads it again, this time to Smith. Robson now with the ball to Payne. Payne puts it forward to Hall. Hall with a ball out wide looking for Oates. Oates tries a cross but it's blocked by the defender, and Thomas now runs clear with the ball. And Thomas gets a shot on off target, but that was very poor defending from the Boston boys, especially seeing as we had such a positive chance up front to score a goal, and we just did not take it. Free kick from Thomas. Ball swings in, it's headed away. Greenwood now with the ball. He should be clear to run with this one. To Payne. Payne puts it forward to Hall. Hall's onside, but misses the shot. Another corner kick. Alfie Payne to take it. Swings the ball in. Headed away by Swindon as far as their striker Thomas. And yet again, Boston boys can't defend them running on that wing. Fry is now with the ball, and never mind, it's the end of the highlight. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to be getting that draw in this match. With just 10 minutes left to play, looking very likely that no team is going to score in this match. I'm set for about 3 minutes of stoppage time, I think, most likely. Yeah, I was right, 3 minutes of stoppage time. And that's it. It's going to be 0-0 at this point in time. It's all over. So we have the replay to be played most likely probably after Plymouth. I'd probably say this point here, the 4th. And when we do play that game, we'll probably move the Cambridge game to maybe late December, early January. But that game will be very important to win. That's right, you probably can't even see my mouse. On the 4th is what I'm currently directing at. You can't see my mouse. If you can see my mouse, then you know what I'm pointing at. But if you can't, then it's the 4th. And then Cambridge moving on that late December. And then having the 4th or the 5th be the FA Cup replay. We've got the Plymouth game obviously after this one today. FA Cup 3rd round draw. I'm hoping for a Premier League side so we can get a bit of a payday, but it's unlikely. Mainly because there are so many teams still in the competition. We'll probably get a League One and or Championship side. Nothing really important here, this is just all the loanees. And honours even, 20 shots, 59% possession. That should have been flipped, the shots to possession ratings, but it wasn't. What are you going to do? There we are, Keziah Sterling will have Connor Hall introduced into the squad. And Connor Hall also make way for him. Hang on a minute. Wait, hang on. Did they move a Swindon game for a Swindon game? Yeah, they did. So obviously that's when we're playing in the replay then around this time. So then Swindon games obviously moved from here to here, because apparently we're playing them twice in the Leasing Cup 2nd round, which obviously not. In the league, we're still 11th place with a game in hand, and a win could see us rise up to 8th, which is where Swindon currently are. Although a loss will not see us drop any places, because the only teams with games in hand are us and Plymouth, who we are playing, obviously, next. So obviously at the minute there's no big problems occurring inside. Able to hold League 2 sides to draws very easily, able to beat a lot of League 2 sides, and even League 1 sides, has been proven already. What we need now is to make sure that we can hold our own in this league for at least until the end of the season, get mid-table around this sort of area, and then we'll be done with it this season. And apparently Notts County have offered me a job interview. Now, I don't want to do that, because there's two reasons. One, I'm at Boston for another 2 years on my contract, and I've only been here on this contract for 6 months now. So this feels like a bit of a disservice to the squad. And secondly, Boston United currently 11th in League 2. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Notts County are currently, I thought so, lower table National League. Why would I want to drop down a league to manage Notts County when I'm already managing a side in the league above them, and I'm currently pushing towards championship placements, and I'm being wanted by League 1 sides? It's just not a good business venture for me, if I'm honest with you. Sterling has been given the highest earner badges by giving £2,900 a week, which is a lot of money, but to be fair, he's a good striker, he deserves it. We'll have Hector Ingram taken out of the squad. Actually, hang on now. I'll do it this way around. Do Connor Hall taken out for him, and then Hector Ingram out for Keziah Sterling, who can also play as a pressing forward, which is very nice. So this will be the team we're going to be using for the Plymouth game. No big sides. Got a couple of League 2 sides. See how they do in the matches. Hopefully the League 2 sides are defeated, because that will give us a bit of a push towards the league if we can say that we've managed to win more games than they have, but no guarantee. Carlisle unfortunately won their game. Exeter did not. I think Oxford and MK Dons are both in League 1, so it doesn't really matter for that. Cheltenham unfortunately won as well, that's annoying. Morecambe lost, which is nice. Forest Green unfortunately did win. So a couple won, couple lost. No big deal. We've got the FA Cup third round draw on the 29th, which should be an interesting draw, with a couple National League sides I think still left in the competition. I could be wrong. I think there's at least one. But again, I could be wrong. I don't know. Aaron McGowan. We're trying to get some fullbacks at the minute into the squad, because we've got Corentin Loakima, but he's not going to be here next season. And we're going to need a new right back, because Jamie Sterry is leaving at the end of the season, because his contract's up. So we're going to need a new right back, and Marlon Fossey isn't quite at their level yet of a full-time right back for us. That's why I brought in Loakima. They want us to play Loakima as a centre-back. Why? I don't know. I can't see the logic behind it, but maybe someone else can. Third round draw is today. Obviously, we've got minimal training today, which is good news, because it means we don't have to be tired for the Plymouth Argyle game. Just want to quickly see something. Our finances at the club. Obviously, you can see they're fairly solid. At the minute, we are not doing poorly when it comes to income to expenditure and profit, which is good to see. It's very good news to see that. Okay, so Lewis Reed scored. Josh Hewitt did not score, but he got player of the match. And Fundy set up 2 goals before winning on a penalty. Shootouts, that's nice. It's good to see. Add both of them. We'll do the rest of it off. I'll do the rest of all of this off camera after the Plymouth game at the minute, because at the minute we're just putting the side together. Yeah, all the shots still in the tournament, so we've still got a couple of our national teams in there. And we've got Burnley. Well, what I wanted came true. I wanted a Premier League squad for a payday, and I've got one. we're not going to get past the third round, at the very least, but I got one. Yeah, that's a nice thing. So there's a fair few random national teams in there. Got Aldershot, got Barnet, Yeovil. Oh, okay, 3. Well, more than one. There's a fair few League 2 sides in there as well, I think. Obviously, coming down to the fact there are a couple of replays to be played as well, also doesn't help. So with our game against Plymouth Argyle, got a new striker starting, which is very nice to see, because hopefully he'll start scoring goals. Because if he doesn't, then we're stuffed, because we haven't got a prolific goal scorer in the side anymore, which is worrying, to say the least. Because Connor Hall was a 30-goal-a-season striker last year. Yeah, another right back possible to come in was Josiah Suleiman. Slight interest, but we can't afford that amount of money at the minute, so we'll have to look at that possibly the end of the season. And never mind, the game has been called off for a waterlogged pitch. So unfortunately, I have to cut this video short, because I'm not going to be able to record up to the Cambridge game, because it will take too long in the video. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say. What I could do is have this video go up today, and have a video go up tomorrow, instead of being at a 3-day gap like normal, and then from that day have a 3-day gap for the next game, and it possibly could be the Swindon Town FA Cup replay. Yeah, other than that, I'm not sure what to do. I think the game called off for a waterlogged pitch, we do need to make sure we have a game to play at some point. So, yeah, we don't really know what to do about that, unfortunately. That was not the intention of today's video. But as I said, we'll look into the fixtures, see what we can do about it. Most likely the best option would be... Actually, what I can do, instead of doing the Swindon game, which is the FA Cup replay, instead I'll do the Tottenham and Morecambe games. These two. So the next video you see will be Tottenham and Morecambe, and it will be in 3 days rather than the 1 day. Just because it just allows us, well, it allows me to put up a better video rather than just a quick, fast video, just to get the video done, essentially. But yeah, we're going to need to have a bit of a look into what we can do. Plymouth was rescheduled to be concurrent matches here on Saturday and Tuesday, so we'll have to come back for that one, obviously. Oh no, we have to come back for that video. We'll come back most likely in the Leasing Cup third round, or the FA Cup third round, depending on which one comes first. And yeah, for now, I'll bid thee adieu. Goodbye.